Greetings and salutations. It's your boy D.Boom for LLE.Ascension, aka LLE.Astrology, aka LLE Tarot, and I'm back once again for Aquarius. Wrapping up my second segment of air. Definitely gonna do Gemini after this. Definitely doing Earth signs after this. They're probably gonna pop up in another 2-3 hours after this. Okay, so I'm just getting all these astrology done, so I can get straight to these readings, okay? I got a lot of personal readings I gotta do. I need to get on that. So if you ain't checked out Divine Masculines and Twin Flame and Separation, please check those out. Those are heaters as always. Welcome to LLE.Astrology. Let's get with it. Once again, this is bi-weekly from September 23rd to October 7th. So you got 1 week to kind of ponder, analyze, you know what I mean? And you got 1 week to look forward to what to expect or whatever. So how I do this is I have Aquarius Feminine up top. I have Aquarius Masculine at the bottom. I have an overall energy. I have a bottom line energy. And I usually do clarifiers. And during clarification time, before I, pick out the clarifying cards, I usually drop something heavy on the sign to give you a more general outlook on them. Okay, so let's just go straight in with it. Just gonna shuffle one more time and let's just get with it. This is Aquarius's bi-weekly reading, and let's go straight with it. So feminine Aquarius up top, we have Aquarius masculine at the bottom, overall energy, bottom line energy. Let's go. So overall energy, we got the Seven of Cups, Pimp Cup Chronicles. This looks like an air thing. But the Pimp Cup Chronicles is kind of essential for both of y'all at this time. Aquariuses, y'all need to know how valuable y'all really are to y'allselves. Not to other people. To yourself. Know what value you have to yourself. From having that notion of what you are to yourself, then you'll really know what you are to other people. You know what I mean? Once you have a real notion of like what you about, then you can finally get people on what you about too, or bringing them closer into the main path or the direction that you're going in. That's the overall energy. Bottom line energy, we got the Six of Swords, going with the flow. It's like soon you find out how special you really are, go with the flow. Soon you find your place in life, go with the flow. Soon you find your role in your relationship, go with the flow. Don't fight your role. Don't fight how you feeling. Don't fight what you getting out this whole experience. Just go with the flow. Overall, bottom line energy. Coming to the situation, Aquarius Feminine. You got the Devil card coming to the situation. This is codependency. Feeling you need someone. Or feeling you have to have something. Or feeling as if you don't have this, then you don't have nothing. This could be money. Feeling that if you don't have enough of it, you can't get shit done, when in reality you got everything you need to succeed, survive, and thrive out here. This is feeling like you need another person to feel validated. Socially, obviously, because if this was issues with yourself, this wouldn't even be an issue. You complete your own self. You love your own self. You depend on your own self. You're independent. You don't need nobody. Unless it's a social thing. This could be addictions. Drinking too much. Eating too much. Not eating enough. Losing weight the wrong way. Not the right way. Dark energies, feminine. Look into that. As far as Aquarius masculine coming to the situation, you got the Ten of Pentacles. So it's all good. Coming to the situation, you are at a place in life that you've been trying to get to for a while and you finally got here. Or this could be you've been at the place you wanted to be in life, but now you can finally just kick your feet up and actually acknowledge that you've been on your business. that you've been doing what you needed to do, that you have applied yourself and you've pushed yourself way far from the humble beginnings of which you came. You've worked your ass off. These are pentacles. You worked your ass off to get everything that you got going on right now. Make sure you maintain that. It's easy to get a dream that you've been. It took 12 years to dream. Took 10 years to do the dream. Now you here. That don't mean that you take your brakes, your foot off the gas pedal and put it on the brake. That don't mean you take a break. That don't even mean you get out the car. Fuck no. You just finally got to where you need to get to. Now you got to maintain it. That's the hardest thing. Getting things are hard. Maintaining them are the hard part. Is the hard part. As far as Aquarius feminine in regards to herself, she's got the 3 of Cups. This is a distraction or celebrating too much, overindulging. Once again, you got the devil energy. You already been turning up a little bit too much, and this is turning up after the turn up. It's like, come on now. Lay out the sauce for a little bit. You know what I mean? Lay out the club for a little bit. Just chill out. You ain't even got the time, energy, and the resources to even be out the way you're being out. It's like you're doing it in good cheer, but in personally, it's bad form. You gotta be on point. You can't be distracted. This is like you got a midterm to do and you going to all the parties because your friends want to turn up, or you got people from out of town, or you got family from out of town. And it just so happened that everything popping this week, but it just so happened you got important matters to do. And you can't push what's important to the side for pleasure. It's business first. It's better to be all work and no play and have your business handled than for you to be stressing the fuck out and cramming shit when it's time to do business when you could have been handling that in an effective way. As far as the Aquarius masculine, in regards to the feminine energy, we have the grooming card. I take this as if you're in a relationship, Aquarius male, then you're learning how to be groomed by someone else. You're downplaying the situation. You're not trying to be in control. You're taking reins off your ship, and you're allowing other hands to stir your pot. You're allowing other, you're letting other things stir your pot. You're kind of taking the time to actually consider being groomed by someone for a change instead of always having to be the teacher. You're finally learning how to be the student. The teacher is learning how to be the student. Aquarius feminine in regards to the masculine energy, we got 2 of Cups. This is the Lover's card. This is you swirling energies with someone. I can't wait to get clarification. This better be somebody good you swirling energies with, because if whoever you swirling energies with is a bad, toxic person, then they got a lot to do with this distraction. And you just digress. You went from the 3 to the 2. You're supposed to be progressing from the 2 to the 3, which you did, but you went back from the 3 to the 2. You should be at the 4 of Cups right now, not the 2 of Cups. And that's just where we at. 2 of Cups. It's like you're getting lost in the sauce right now. Someone else's sauce, someone else's life, someone else's situation, someone else's path has crossed yours and kind of got you off your path. Not like they're distracting you, not yet. I ain't seeing that yet, but we'll get to it. As far as this Aquarius masculine in regards to himself, he's got a deep wound. I just take this as, like I say, your mental strife. Aquarian mental strife is some of the worst mental stress you can possibly imagine. I'll get into that rant when I get into the computer rant with them, because they're computers, but they're not like the computers you think. So I just take this as like he's wounded. Aside, like it's like you at a 10 of Pentacles. You bossed up. You put a lot of time, energy, and resources and work to getting where you at in life. But it's like now you here, and now it's like because you didn't heal this wound, because this wound was open the whole time. Now you finally got to where you wanted to be in 3D. However, when it comes to your internal pain, your internal struggle, that's still being neglected. Meaning you bust your ass to get where you at in life. You have a lot of nice things, but you don't have nobody to share it with. Or the people you've been trying to share your shit with ain't been trying to share shit with you, but in reality, you ain't really have time to share shit. Because this is the first time you really got in a position to where you can dwell on something outside of the work career realm for a second. Not always, but for a brief second. And in that brief second, you thinking about, you get your mind off the career, you starting to look internally into yourself and seeing where you at in life. You're in a good position, but you're kind of there by yourself. And that's taking you to dark places. Aquarius feminine. And going to the future, you're going to have to end something you're passionate about. Could be whoever you two are cupping right here that's got your ass distracted, who in reality is a whole motherfucking devil that you need to curve. Not saying they're actual devil negative person. They probably like a good ass friend. It's just that good ass friend that ain't got no business. It's like you got a whole job, a whole career to do. She's in town for 4 motherfucking days, and for those 4 days, she want to turn up as if you ain't a hardworking ass business woman out here, as if you ain't got shit to do. You love her. I mean, she is staying at your crib, but that don't mean you got to get fucked up with her every day. She's on vacation. She can do that. You're not on vacation, Aquarius. You can't do that. So you got to know when to end things. Know when to hold shit. Know when to fold shit. You got to know when to put the turn up down. So you can focus on what's about to go down tomorrow. You feel what I'm saying? So, Aquarian male. Going to the future, you're holding on too tight to some shit. You need to let that go. And I just take it what you're holding on too tight to is this wound in general. Just clean the wound, dress the wound, heal the wound, keep it moving. Stop thinking about the wound. It's like, I don't know, you got diabetes, your leg get cut off, and you just so mad about losing a leg that you're really not appreciating that you didn't lose your life there. Be happy you got life and no leg than to have both legs and no life in this motherfucker. And that's where you're starting to get to. So, clarification time. While I pick out these cards, I'm going to give out the computer rant. I've said it before, but I'm just going to get more in detail with it. Computers. Aquarius, y'all are fucking machines. But y'all are not like Terminators, T-1000s and shit. Y'all not cyborgs. Y'all not Iron Man. None of that type of shit. Y'all are appliances, computers, laptops, TVs, toasters, modems. Y'all just turn on and off. Y'all don't got no function but to do the function of the task at hand. A computer has no function other than what the fuck you impute into the computer. Thus, if you wasn't using your computer, that shit would just be sitting there collecting dust just on for no reason. If you wasn't watching TV, that bitch would be sitting there just on for no reason. You have to let shit cool the fuck down. If you don't press the off button or at least let the machine sleep, you're going to have problems. You cannot have a computer or a machine on at all times and expect not to get no problems from having it on 24 hours a day. It's a computer. It's not a person. Let it out. Unplug the motherfucker. Let them rest. It's like a droid in Star Wars. Just really think about it. What if this was Star Wars and we really had droids and shit like that? You know what I mean? If you really had a droid like C-3PO or R2-D2 or something like that, you would have to maintain them droids. They're droids. They're not cyborgs, so they don't think like humans and know enough to go get updated and go get fixed and maintain them. No, you're the person who has to maintain these droids. It's upkeep. With any type of technology, you gotta have updates. You gotta have, virus protection. Otherwise, you're gonna leave your machine susceptible to outside sources. Rule number 1, Aquarius, rest. Because if you resting, then you got your brain. Worst shit an Aquarius can do is not sleep. Work all day and not sleep. Grind all day and not rest. You will lose your mind. You don't sleep enough, you will become so freaking mentally burnt out that you'll lose your mind. Literally, y'all lose your mind anyway. Like I say that all the time. Aquarius, y'all go through many breakdowns every day. It's just people don't see that shit. They think y'all be playing or y'all be making like a weird ass noise or y'all might stretch to go yarn and make a goofy ass noise. And be very aggressive with how you just let that air out your chest just now. You know what I'm saying? Could be something small because other people aren't really looking too much into what they do, but to them, that was just something major that they had to catch themselves on. like talking to themselves. You might catch Aquarius talking to themselves pretty hard. And then you catch them looking at you, and then you kind of stop and play it off. Like, y'all play a lot of shit off because y'all get caught in the moment acting real crazy or irate. Like, y'all about to have a mental breakdown or some shit. Because it's like y'all really having a mental breakdown. It's just other people don't know but y'all. So to avoid talking to yourself, to avoid losing it, to avoid going off the motherfucking deep end, just get some sleep. Aquarius, you're a machine. You work all day and night. You deserve sleep. Anybody deserves sleep. Anybody who's entitled to anything in Aquarius is entitled to sleep. So if they sleep at the movies, if they sleep at the show they bring you to, they just bust their ass to get you in this Jay-Z Beyonce concert. So if he falls fucking asleep while you turned up, is he sleep because he worked his ass off to pay for these expensive ass tickets? If anybody deserves a nap, let him get one. You know what I'm talking about? Don't shit on him for not being enthused or not in the moment. You don't know what the fuck these Aquariuses do to get this bread. It's a lot. That's shit you don't earn. That's shit you can't comprehend. Please comprehend an Aquarius's work ethic, because it'll save you from getting your head bit off thinking they're not on their shit when they've been on their shit and you walking on thin ice right now. So, clarifying this overall energy, this whole Seven of Cups business, we have the Queen of Wands. So, overall energy, in the midst of you getting in touch with yourself, seeing how what makes you an asset amongst everybody else, Aquariuses, y'all are moving from a divine perspective with it, meaning it's above average way. Like, not only do you see you're special in a kind of way, you're seeing how you're above average. You're starting to see your how spiritually strong you are, how emotionally strong you are, how physically strong you are. Things you didn't know you could do, you are doing on a grand scale because you are exposing yourself to new stuff, thus seeing a new you. Nothing brings the best out of you like obstacles, pain, death, turmoil, catastrophe, disasters, being uncomfortable, not having a safety net, not having security. All that pushes you to be a better person. Because in essence, it makes you go with the flow, which is the bottom line energy, and makes you go with the flow and puts you in the right direction. Shit has to happen for you to flow in the right direction and for you to go with the flow. Things don't happen, then nothing's going to happen. Everything happens for a reason. Nothing happens by accident. So even the bad things are meant for your good. Point blank, period. Coming to the situation, Aquarian feminine. You have the Devil card being clarified by the Two of Wands. So you need to shed some light into this whole devil energy, to this whole codependent demonstration you have, to this whole addiction thing you might be tapping with. This is addictions, codependency, negative thinking, self-doubt, being chained to something, feeling chained to your job, feeling chained to your mate, feeling chained to the world. Shed some light on that. Really shed some light on why you feel this way and what's making you feel this way. Because if you don't shed light on what's bringing the devil out of you, then you're really a jackass. Just like this jackass that's on this devil card. Shed some light on why you're so codependent, on why you feel the need to have certain things and your reaction when you don't get your way, and why you're so hell-bent on making money and attaining these things at the current moment. Like, all that need to be taken into consideration. It's only going to help you understand how other people look at you, thus making your job easier on dealing with people. As far as the masculine Aquarius, clarifying this all good card. Finally getting to where you got to in life. That shit came from making the right decisions. Once again, you knew a long time ago you was going to end up here, and it came from sowing good seeds and getting good fruits from them good seeds and not sowing bad seeds. You had to make your next move your best move, and you did. And how you made it was this step here. Out of all the steps, pinnacle-wise, that could explain why you got here, the main reason why you got to this place, 3D-wise, Aquarius, being where you wanted to be, not only because you put that work in, it's just you made the right moves. Get out what you put in. You know what you put out. That's why you got back what you put out. As far as this Aquarius female, in regards to herself, with this total 3 of Cups demo, we got the Knight of Swords. Once again, distraction. You got a devil chained to you, and you need to shed some light on that. Why? So you can see how you're being distracted right now. This is you. This is the stuff you need to be on, shit you need to be on a alignment with. And this is the beam. Except this is blocking the beam. It's like, honey, I blew up the kids. Or, honey, I shrunk the kids. There's some shit in the way of the beam to where the beam ain't working right. You need to be focused and on one accord with what you need to be on. You here and this here need to have a whole eye-to-eye view about it. But instead, something is in the way. Or someone is in the way. And it looks like it's someone. Or something. Like addictions or codependency or whatever this devil card is. As far as the Aquarius masculine in regards to himself, no, in regards to the feminine, excuse me, we got this grooming card. Grooming card being clarified by the 9 of Swords. And let me pick another card. There's just too many ways I can go with that. 1 second. 3 of Pentacles. So it's like you're in a position to be groomed or to groom someone. However, you're stressing over the inevitable because you know you have to be on one accord with this person. It's like you're here, the other person is here, and this is common ground. This is something y'all got to do with each other. And you kind of stressing over whatever this is. Like, what is this going to be? Like, will I be able to fulfill this? Will I be able to do this so I can get on one accord with this other person? Like, well, do I have what it takes? You know, will I be ready for this test or for this obstacle or for this test in life? You know, that's how he's looking at it. You know, and I just take this as a feminine energy. Chick you kind of fond of, that you kind of want to stay in good graces with. Or maybe your current relationship, you've been kind of MIA because you've been working your ass off, and now it's time for you to kind of assume the position and just go with the flow. Not stress over the things that it's inevitable. You can't help it. So you got to engage anyway. You might not be engaging someone or something in a manner you want to engage it, but engagement is still necessary overall for your overall path, your overall purpose, things of that sort. So, clarifying this 2 of Cups business you doing, Aquarius feminine, it's a delay. So like I said, whoever you've been lollygagging with, curve their ass. Because they ain't doing nothing but hindering you to where you really need to be at. They ain't doing nothing but cock blocking you out your own blessings right now, G. Whoever this is, you 2 of Cupping with, it's a distraction. Simply put, it's a distraction. They're not I ain't gonna blame them on the devil, but like I say, they're just keeping you from the stuff you need to be doing right now. Point blank period. As far as this Aquarius masculine in regards to himself, clarifying this wounded warrior card, we got the 9 of Cups. So, like I say, out of this pain, gonna be a wish granted. So it's like your deep wound is having daddy issues because your father left you at a young age, and then you have a child and a dream come true because now you're going to be around to raise your son the way you were never raised. That type of energy. It's like redemption. You know, all this pain, good comes from the game. Redemption. On to the future. Aquarius feminine, you have the 10 of Wands being clarified by the 5 of Wands. So, it's like you got to put an end to what this conflict that you're going through with other people. it's like, I'm put this in two ways. If everybody is telling you the same shit in regards to this person you entertaining, listen to them. Do not go back and forth. If this person and this person and this person and this person all tell you that this person ain't shit or on some shit, I can see if two people didn't like them and two people did. That'll be okay. At least be the battle. Or at least if three people said he ain't the one and at least one person seen it your way, that'll at least give you something to go off of. But if everybody's saying the same shit, you should take that into consideration, number one. Or number two, maybe these people are telling you that this person is the best person for you, but that ain't what you feeling. This person is a toxic energy. I'm too codependent on them. I'm highly distracted. I'm not getting what I need done. How is this the best person for me? I've been falling off since I've been with this person. So what are y'all talking about? Matter of fact, I'm gonna leave all y'all alone. That's the energy you need to be in. Just any something that you're very passionate about, so you can begin something that you really need to be more passionate about. Aquarius male, you have clarifying this Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. So whatever this is you gotta let go, deep down, you know exactly what that is. You knew what that was. Let it go. Once again, you cannot hold on to nothing without expecting to let it go. It's like you holding a 350-pound boulder that's on top of your car. It's like you can either lose your car or hold this boulder up for 30 hours. 30 hours, that's 300 pounds. You're going to lose a hand from the rope burning your motherfucking hand. So you're going to lose a hand over a car? You're going to lose something you need? You can build another car with a hand. You're going to lose a hand trying to keep something that's temporary? Bad move. If you got to let go of something, let it go. Psychically, intuitively, you know what that is. And you need to make that decision and be confident about it. Once you get the intuition of what you need to let go, you need to be confident about letting that shit go. And let it go. Point blank, period. That's the message that I got. Hope I can be of some assistance. It's your boy D.Boom. Stay tuned.